Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I'm back at Croft Park and I'm here to watch Blyth Spartans v North Ferriby in the MPL East. Recording yet again another intro from the car, but we've made the drive up to Northumberland today, and like I say, this is a very interesting game for both Blyth Spartans and for North Ferriby. North Ferriby find themselves in 10th in the MPL East, and they've had a very solid season, to be honest with them. I've watched them twice already this season against Blyth Spartans, once in the FA Trophy and once in the league. North Ferriby won the FA Trophy game and knocked Spartans out at the first asking, and they earned a 1-1 draw away at North Ferriby as well in the other league game that's been played earlier in the season. It was Mark Nash's first game as Blyth Spartans manager. He was technically interim manager at the time of that game and then was later appointed as the full-time manager in the week after that. But a huge game. Blyth Spartans have had two previous games to this where I've missed since the last video against Pontefract. They've won against Ossett 1-0 and they lost to Redcar Athletic 1-0, which to be honest is a fantastic result, and I think arguably they could have had more from that game. They played really well against top opposition who are running away with the league, if we're being honest with ourselves. But credit to the lads for fighting and trying to keep the score as low as possible in that game. We've seen Redcar previously beat teams 7 and 8-0 in the weeks leading up to that game, but like I say, the lads done really well. Very unfortunate not to take anything away from the game, just a single goal defeat, but they've got to take confidence from the Ossett win and from that performance against Redcar into this game against North Ferriby today. Like I say, Blyth Spartans have put themselves in a fantastic position going into the final 8 games of the season that we're into now, of possibly staying up in the MPL East, and that at some points in the season didn't necessarily look possible. They have been bottom for large parts of the season, but the recent upturn in form, winning games both home and away, has been massive for them. But I think being back here at Croft Park today is a huge advantage to them. They've got to get the crowd behind them going into the game, and I believe the crowd will be up for this one. They've got the chance to make it 5 home wins in a row against North Ferriby, and I'm confident that they would be able to get over the line and extend the gap to the bottom. But what we'll do now is we'll head into the ground and we'll get all set up for the commentary today. Okay everybody, so we've made it inside to what is at the moment a very quiet Croft Park, an hour and a half still away from kick-off. Yeah, 3 PM kick-off for the MPL East clash between Blyth Spartans and North Ferriby. And just touching on the visitors a little bit about them and a little bit about the history as well. I haven't done this in the previous videos, but I thought for this game we'll try and do something a little bit different. So North Ferriby have actually won the FA Trophy, the competition that they've knocked Spartans out of this season. They won that in the 2014-15 season. That was before their liquidation in 2019, where they had to reform the club. So before they were North Ferriby United, now they've reformed as North Ferriby, and they had to bounce back through the non-leagues to get to this point in the MPL East. And their manager at the current moment, Chris Boulder, has been with them every single step of that journey. He come in 2019, he had previously managed Scarborough Athletic, but yeah, he come back to North Ferriby and he's guided them back up to this position. And as I mentioned before, they are in 10th place in the Northern Premier League East. They're a little bit too far away, for my opinion, to get into that playoff position when you look at some of the teams who are fighting to get in there. Obviously teams around it are Dunstan, Pontefract, Bradford Park Avenue. I think they're currently in at the moment. And then you've got teams on the outside like Consett and Heatonstein, who are just above North Ferriby and probably on a little bit better form than what North Ferriby have been at the start of 2026. I think that poor start to this new year has affected their chances of being able to break into that playoff position, but nonetheless they're a very solid outfit. They do like a draw in the Northern Premier League East game division as well. I could easily see this game end in a draw. I'd like to believe that Blyth Spartans at home could make it 5 wins in a row, but they've got to understand the prospect of the competition they're playing against in North Ferriby. I failed to beat them on 2 previous occasions this season, both of which were at the Versa Sportswear Stadium in North Ferriby. But they've got a chance today to rewrite that and to pick up their first victory in what will be the 3rd game played between the sides this season.
Lose 1-0 to Newton 8.
So the lineups are in here at Croft Park, and we'll start with the away side North Ferriby. In goal, number 1, Ben Bottomley, number 2, Sam Ainsley, number 3, Jack Johnson, number 4, Bobby Altry, number 5, James Williamson, number 6 and captain, Jack Walters, number 7, Rio Molyneux, number 8, Aaron Jones, number 9, Lewis Dennison, number 10, Charlie Dunkley, number 11, Joshua Thacker. And on the bench for North Ferriby today, Adam Rowe, Mason Johnson, Thomas McDonald and Jason St Just. And Blyth Spartans 11 today. In goal, number 1 Callum Dobson, number 2 Charlie Wood, number 3 Jordan Sumley, number 4 Zach Simpson, number 5 and captain Jack Volks, number 6 Charlie Sterling, number 7 Paul Gudgeon, number 8 Kyle Downey, number 9 Lucas Taylor, number 10 Paul Van and number 11 Jack Foley. And on the bench for Blyth Spartans, Spencer Ashcroft, Danny Anderson, Rio Joyce, Jamie Clark and Nathan Kidd. So Lucas Taylor got his debut in that 1-0 defeat against Redcar Athletic. Really impressed obviously a lot of people, and especially Mark Nash, who's put him in for his second start in a row against North Ferriby today. North Ferriby's lineup, Rio Molyneux and Aaron Jones both recently signed from Grimsby Borough. They make up the starting 11 for North Ferriby. On the bench for North Ferriby, Jason St Just, a very experienced player as well, had played previously against Blyth Spartans in the 2 fixtures that they played at the Versa Sportswear Stadium. So lots of experience on North Ferriby's side, also lots of experience in Blyth Spartans' side. Paul Van and Jack Foley, Lucas Taylor will be up front for Blyth Spartans in that sort of front 3 that Mark Nash likes to go with. So we'll see how they all 3 get on today against North Ferriby.
Number 1, Ben Rodney, number 2, Sam Ainsley, number 3, Jack Johnson, number 4, Bobby Ambrose, number 5, James Williamson, number 6, captain Jack Bolton, number 7, Lewis Molyneux, number 8, Aaron Jones, number 9, Lewis Dennison, number 10, Charlie Duffy, and number 11, Josh Blacklock, and on the bench, Adam Rowe, Mason Johnson, Thomas McDonald, and Jason St Just. Blyth Spartans elected in goal, number 1, Callum Dobson, number 2, Charlie Wood, number 3, Jordan Sumley, number 4, Zach Simpson, number 5, captain Jack Volks, number 6, John Sterling, number 7, Paul Gudgeon, number 8, Kyle Downey, number 9, Lucas Taylor, number 10, Paul Van, number 11, Jack Foley. On the bench of Blyth Spartans, Spencer Ashcroft, Danny Anderson, Rio Joyce, Jamie Clark, and Nathan Kidd. Inside, across into the box.
On number 10, Paul Van-Zandvliet.
Through Paul Van.
Half time here at Croft Park, it's Blyth Spartans 1, North Ferriby 1. The worst possible start of the game for Blyth Spartans. Found himself 1-0 down in the first 2 or 3 minutes. Rio Molyneux managed to make a dart run in the 18-yard box, played the ball across, and Lewis Dennison, I believe it was, tapped it home and made it 1-0. But it was the worst possible start. It's been such a strange game for Blyth Spartans and North Ferriby because neither team's really had a clear-cut chance in the game. Blyth Spartans equalised towards the end of the first half. Paul Van with the header from the corner. It took Blyth Spartans 5 or 6 attempts from the corners to get them right, but they finally did get one right, and they managed to punish them and get the goal, get the equaliser, which is exactly what they need to do just before half time. It's basically a restart now. They can come out in the second half and take the game at North Ferriby if they really wanted to. But yeah, North Ferriby have been impressive. I mean, impressive how solid they've been. We mentioned they're a very good side, very good outfit. They'd probably be happy to take a point from this game as well, even though they went 1-0 up so early on. Like I say, I think that they'd be happy to come here and clear points, seeing the form the Spartans have been on. It's sort of a resurgence from them. But yeah, the game starts again from 1-1 in the second half. We'll see how both teams come up in a tie. Ferriby might come out with another quick start and try and put Spartans on the back foot once again. But at half time as it stands, Paul Van with the equalising goal. It's Blyth Spartans 1, North Ferriby 1.
It's been their way back out on the pitch, North Ferriby. First team out there for the hosts.
It was bouncing around in the box from the corner. It was into that same area. Paul Van couldn't get onto it this time. Zach Simpson kept it alive. Foley's initial strike was saved excellently by Bottomley. But Lucas Taylor reacted first and he just flicked it over the goalkeeper. His first goal for Blyth Spartans, Phil.
Yeah, he must be really good about that. He deserves it. He's worked hard. Look, first time I've seen him, he looks a really good young player. He tried a back heel and that didn't quite come off. And Taylor was there, responsive, quick.
Trying to sort out, deserved that goal. It followed on from the positive performance that he's, and they're level with 10 minutes to go.
Thanks to Rio Molyneux playing the ball across and it being tapped in by Lewis Dennison. They then got the equalising goal after what was a nothingness first half, right at the end through Paul Van from the corner. In the second half they led 2-1. Another set piece goal was converted excellently on the second and third time of asking by Lucas Taylor. Jack Foley tried to flick it on. It was saved excellently by Bottomley and Lucas Taylor got his first goal in green and white. But then Blyth Spartans unfortunately couldn't hold on for the 3 points. A set piece from Ferriby himself was turned in by Williamson with 10 minutes to play, and that's how it remained at the end of the game. Unfortunately, it's not 5 wins in a row here, but it is another game where they remain unbeaten, and it's another valuable point in their fight for survival, Phil.
It is, yeah. I mean, you asked the question a couple of minutes ago, clearly we're going to be disappointed, and the management will be disappointed not coming away from the because we had it within us to achieve that. I think getting 1 point coming away after the performance we saw, it was never a great game for me. Yeah. After the performance we saw from Blyth, I don't think our pride, our determination, our belief, how severely generated, you know, it's just a blow, it's a hard one to take, but I think we're able to bounce back from this. Happy with it.
Full time here at Croft Park, and it finishes Blyth Spartans 2, North Ferriby 2, and it was such a strange game, to be honest, in my opinion, to commentate on. North Ferriby, as I mentioned in the half-time review, took the lead really early in the game. 2 or 3 minutes in it was Lewis Dennison, I think, with the goal. Rio Molyneux showed his pace, got down the left-hand side and put the low cross in, and it was turned in. No contest really from Blyth Spartans, which I thought was poor defensively from them. They've been so defensively solid over the last few games, and that's really what they've built their recent form on. And that was just a horrible way to start the game, but nonetheless they got back into the game. They got the equaliser right on half time, the perfect time to level the game back up through Paul Van from the set piece. When the second half started, Blyth Spartans were the stronger side at the beginning of that. They capitalised again on another set piece, another corner. The first ball was put in, it was challenged for by Blyth, that then fell at the feet of Jack Foley, who flicked it backwards. Keeper Ben Bottomley saved for Ferriby, and then Lucas Taylor got his first goal in green and white for Blyth Spartans with a lovely looped finish over the top. And after that goal, they thought Blyth Spartans might push on. They did. They tried to get the third goal, which I think would have sealed the victory, and I think at that point Blyth did need the third goal. And as the game went on, Ferriby made changes, Blyth made changes to try and counteract each other, and Ferriby got that little bit stronger about 5-10 minutes before getting their equalising goal. You could see it coming, and then obviously with 10 minutes left of the 90, they capitalised from the set piece of their own, from the corner, and Williamson with the equalising goal for North Ferriby, which then levelled the game 2-2, and that's how it remained at the end. Unfortunately, it's not going to be 5 wins from 5 for Blyth Spartans here at Croft Park, but it is 5 games unbeaten here, and it's still another point on their quest to survive relegation this season. I think a lot of the results did go their way today in the MPL East, so getting a point is not bad at home against North Ferriby, who, as we mentioned, are a very solid side. Even before the game was kicking off, I was saying that I thought Blyth might have enough to get the win, seeing how they performed against the likes of Dunstan, Lincoln, Pontefract here. But I wouldn't be surprised if Ferriby earned a draw, because they're such a solid outfit, and we've seen that twice already this season when we played them away from home. It was a good crowd as well, 656 here today to watch the game, but yeah, nonetheless, good result for Blyth, still a positive point. They've got to take that forward into next week's game. They go to Brighouse away from home, and from now on until the end of the season, I think it's just 6 pointers for Blyth. They're playing a lot of teams who are in and around the relegation zone. If they can pick up victories and points against those type of sides, then it's absolutely huge for them, and it will be huge in their quest to survive relegation. But I hope you've enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you have done, and I'll see you next week for the Brighouse. It'll be different because it's an away game, but it'll be an away vlog for that game. Take care everybody, I'll see you later.